Bitcoin, our way to $25,000 is imminent. What's going on in the crypto sphere? Smash the like button. It's time for crypto news. Crypto to the max. Today we had this bad piece of information from Altcoin Daily telling us that Bitcoin will crash hard. Is that true? Well, he's echoing this crypto VC. He was an expert crypto lead on ARK's investments, and so he's someone that the community respects. I'm going to leave you the link in the description below if you want to get deeper into this information. But here we have this guy, Chris Burniske, and the idea is that he believes that we might visit $20,000 or something like that. Maybe just $30,000 to $36,000, but he wouldn't be surprised if we go to $20,000 before Bitcoin is able of starting the path to all-time highs. Also, he believes that this path to new all-time highs will be volatile, as we expect also here in crypto news. As always, patience is the best advice in his opinion, and he believes that the trend is good. So no matter that we are going down right now, he believes in the medium to long term it will be a good run for Bitcoin. Also, we have this other bad piece of information today, and that's why today mostly the market is in a bad mood, thinking that we might go lower. The idea is with Fibonacci retracement, and you can see that maybe, as we saw in previous videos, we just stopped in the middle of the trend in the range we had for Bitcoin in the 0.618, as we did in this cycle here, as we did in this cycle here, as we did in this cycle here. So maybe the recovery will be fast enough. We'll see about that, but you can see in all three previous cycles that we might visit 0.382 right now, as we did here, here, or here, even lower. So that's why these experts believe that 35,444 is the minimum we should visit before Bitcoin going higher. Remember, I'm not expert. This is not financial advice, and we have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen, but we need opinions, we need data, we need information, and you have that here on Cryptonews FunOntheRide. Yesterday's video, for example, dedicated to the monthly for Bitcoin and this January and what we expect for February, that right now is in the green. We are in the 1.45% up. That's a good thing. If you want to know more about February prediction, just watch previous video. We told you about these 5 consecutive green candles out there. And also we're going to zoom in a concept we saw yesterday, which is that morning star, or this candle that has a lot of wick in the upper side and in the downside. And we told you maybe we are visiting this scenario here. Well, today, more data about this. If we go from top to bottom of the next candle, that's a 22% drop. And from the lowest in the month after this candle, we went all the way up 50% for Bitcoin. So the idea here is optimistic. The idea is that maybe Bitcoin is not going to crash whatsoever. Maybe on February we're going to go crazy higher. If we go down all that way, the 22, we might be so sad around $25,000, and then back again to around $55,000. Do you think this is just a FunOntheRide crazy idea created with TradingView? Link in the description below. Or what do you think about this? Also, if we use the ghost pattern here, and maybe you think that this movement we had here since September is very, very similar to the one we had from January 2023. Well, here you can see that the path will continue going lower. How low? Well, in this case, it will be as low as $40,000, and the high might be $51,000. So that would be not as violent as we expect. We'll see about that. Also, I told you yesterday that we will be talking about Ethereum and the monthly chart for Ethereum. And we have bad news for Ethereum in the monthly. The thing is that we had a red month of January. And this is not usual. You can see it's the third time just in Ethereum's history that we had a red candle on January. That's not good. You can see that right now we are up 1.57%, but January closed in the red for just 0.13%. So that's a pity. That's so bad after this 2023. It was so good for Ethereum. You can see just 2 months from 12, 10 green months, and just 2 July and August months in the red. Right now, we start January with 1 in the red. That's not a good thing for Ethereum. And again, the line here is still being support. So this will be the good one, the good piece of information for Ethereum. Maybe it's just a bounce back here in this line. But you can see that the sequence of 4 green candles is over now for Ethereum. So we might be at what point? Somewhere around here, and we have to go lower. What do you think about this? I'm gonna tell you my crazy idea. Remember, not expert whatsoever. But again, we had a very, very similar candle this morning star. Maybe this is the beginning of the downtrend right now. If we go to the last time we had this kind of candles, we have 2 very different scenarios. Here, the positive one, just like the one we had with Bitcoin. So we can expect going lower, being so sad, and then we end the month before better than we did on January. Or maybe you believe we are doing something like this here. So we might have a hammer and go down with a trend now for Ethereum going south. So what do you think? Are you in the optimistic mood or in the pessimistic mood for Ethereum in the monthly? We'll see about that. And you can see here that the movement is also being quite similar, almost exactly the same from here to here in Ethereum, and from September to February right now. So if we keep on prolonging this movement, my prediction is that we might be in $2,000 by June 2024. But we want Ethereum going higher. So that's not a good thing. Hopefully things change. Remember, we have a lot of good news for Ethereum, the narrative for the ETF in spot in the United States, and so on and so forth. So we'll see about that. We told you about all those good news that you need to complement this opinion in our previous video, where we projected Ethereum for a 70% rise, going to $4,000. Just go to this video and watch it if you want. And if you want to think that Ethereum might go to $30,000, then you need another video we created with the comparison between this trend here and the one we are having right now, that will put maybe just this very month Ethereum in $30,000. Well, maybe that's a long shot. Maybe we need all this way. It's not going to be an elevator, but you can see it's going to take like a couple of years maybe, but we might be in that trend. So we might be in the $30,000 in 2025 or 2026. You want to know about this? Then this is your video. 100% rise for Ethereum. Do not miss that out. But what we need right now is for Ethereum in the daily chart to go higher. And we have some resistance there that we need to break. We'll see about the weekend. And also for Bitcoin, we need to break this moving average and this dotted line in order to believe that we are strong above $43,000. Remember, we had a lot of bad news for Bitcoin, the gaps, etc., etc. Also, what about dollar behavior that's going to affect the market? Right now going down. Maybe that's why Bitcoin is not crashing right now. But if you want to know all those narratives, remember we told you everything about that. We are the only channel that is talking about all the different narratives, the good and the ones, and you have all of them in previous videos. So watch them all so you know if it's a good time for buying or selling. Remember, patience as we started this video today, we need to be patient. If we are following the path from 2016 to 18, well, you can see that we might retrace a little bit and keep on going higher later. Also, Matthew highlight telling us that if we have a rebound, it might be similar to a head and shoulders pattern in verse 1. So we might go to $44,000. Also here we've said, consider that volatility. We have a lot of long positions that will be liquidated in 43, 44K shorts that will be liquidated. So remember, up and down, and all the speculators losing money out there. The market is fighting for the green right now, but right now is Bitcoin is in the red. The most important ones are in the red, and the bubble, some of them are fighting for the green. You can see Link, for example, with a good 15%. Remember, we told you that you can stake your Link. We told you in previous videos how to do that and make some of one of my favorite coins for the next bull run. We are greedy, sure we are. We'll see about that in the weekend, and we have some good news. The idea is that the ETFs are improving day by day. Grayscale's outflows keep on going. So the idea is that price is not crashing right now. It might, but it's not, even though we have all these outflows from Grayscale. And we have a fight there. Bitcoin is changing hands. You can see Fidelity and Purpose in Canada, and BlackRock and Grayscale and MicroStrategy. They are fighting to be the ones for the more Bitcoin. Bitcoin ETFs flows after first 14 trades trading were 1.7 billion, and gold ETFs flow after first 14 trading days were 1.3 billion. So you can see that we are still following the path for gold. Remember, when it started, it went down and then it went crazy up. Watch the video about gold ETF if you want to know more. And you need to know that spot Bitcoin ETFs now hold over 3% of the current supply of Bitcoin. So again, now the most important companies in the world that want Bitcoin, they are buying it. That's why we have all these movements. And also consider that they are going to take your money, your Bitcoin, precisely. For example, here, Oliver telling us that yes, you might have your money back if you were in FTX after the bankruptcy process we told you yesterday, but you will have not your Bitcoin, not your cryptocurrencies, but some fiat, some dollars at this valuation. So $16,000 for one Bitcoin. So again, crazy. And here the advice is that hold your cryptocurrencies, hold them in a cold wallet like Trezor, for example. Let's see the page for that, because you need to understand that if you don't have your keys, you don't have your coins. Trezor is one of these good opportunities so that you are a sovereign individual. Also, we had this piece of information, some media saying things like this: Argentine government removes tax on Bitcoin, and we were moving already to Argentina, but the idea is not good. The thing is that pro-Bitcoin Milei, the president, was going to include this possibility of not having to pay taxes, if I understand it properly, in Argentina till $100,000, but it's taking a long time for everybody to be on track for this. He removed this possibility right now. Remember that if you are in Spain or all over the world, you can use coin tracking for tracking your portfolio and also to do that tax report. We'll see about Milei in the future and how he finally includes crypto and if it's good or not for the country. They are paying right now, I believe, friends from Argentina, tell me in the comments below, 15% in those profits. That's lower than Spain. We are the worst country in the world for that. But bad news in Argentina right now. It's going to take more time. Remember about trading, maybe at the beginning you are doing okay, plus 10%, plus 20%. So you will say, I know how to do that. Yes, I know, but then, surprise, you will lose it all. You'll be liquidated. So be careful out there, new trader. Do not fall for it. You can see this cat confused about it. So I am going to lose everything if I trade. You might. I think it's better to invest than speculate. And where can you buy your cryptocurrencies? Well, for sure, you can use the exchange that is partnered this month in Fun on the Right. CoinW.com. I'm going to leave you the link in the description below, and you will find a very, very interesting exchange there. I want to hide this. I don't know how to hide it right now. But, well, any case, you can see here CoinW link in the description below. And you can see also here this guy chasing birds like we are chasing our dreams in Crypto News Fund on the Right, our way to health, money, love, and party in peace. But we are exhausted right now. We need to rest like this cat almost dead there. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it for sure. What about these guys? Like, well, we're still poor, so I need to be here close to the fire. One day we'll have a Lamborghini. We'll see about that. If AI doesn't take control of the world, like it seems it's having here with this dog, she's so surprised about this. You want to know more about AI? Then go to AI News, our channel about artificial intelligence. If you want to learn more about a crypto world, then watch one of these two videos. And we are researching already for the next show here. Crypto News, Rodrigo Arnido, Fun on the Ride, health, money, love, party in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!